buenos dias, welcome, bienvenido. This series, esta serie, is building la conversación en español. And a nice way to practice is to ask una pregunta and then to responder con una respuesta. So every lesson, every video, I give you una pregunta y una respuesta. So you can practicar tu español. Hoy la pregunta es, ¿dónde está la papelera? Una papelera is a bin. Okay, so it's asking where to put your rubbish. Una papelera. It sounds like a waste paper bin, so it's nice and easy to remember. Una papelera. And it's very useful. ¿Dónde está la papelera? You might also want to say, where do I put my rubbish? Now, the word for I put is a great word. It comes from poner, which means to put. So I could say, where can I put? ¿Dónde puedo poner? My rubbish is mi basura. But I prefer the word I put because it sounds so great. Pongo. Pongo means I put. It sounds like I smell. Pongo. But it doesn't mean that. It means I put. Okay? So you could use donde pongo esto means this. Donde pongo esto. And it could be about rubbish, or it could be about oil in your car, or it could be about helping un amigo with the housework, con las tareas domésticas. You've got a big pile of towels, por ejemplo. ¿Dónde pongo esto? Bien. Now the word for rubbish, have I said that? Is basura. It's a fun word to say. Basura. ¿Dónde pongo la basura? That's the question. But you could use basura en otros contextos. You could use it to talk about Gran Hermano, el programa de la televisión, Big Brother, ¿sí? Es basura, por ejemplo, or Naked Attraction, basura. ¿Dónde pongo la basura? En la papelera, ¿sí? ¿Y dónde está la papelera? Bueno, now I need to give you un poco de vocabulario para describir la posición de la papelera. So, next to, now I've got a door here, una puerta. Can you see? That's una puerta. So, ¿dónde está la papelera? Okay, here's my papelera. Nice image of una papelera. I can hold them like that, or like that. ¿Dónde está la papelera? Well, it's next to la puerta, al lado de la puerta. So, lado is side. Al is to the, okay? And de la is of the. All right, so listen to the sentence. Está al lado de la puerta, to the side of the door. Está al lado de la puerta. Bien? ¿Dónde pongo la basura? En la papelera. ¿Y dónde está la papelera? Está al lado de la puerta. Bien? Now you could have the left or the right. The left is izquierda. It's a funny word. It comes from Basque. It sounds funny. Izquierda. So you need to learn how to say that. Izquierda. So to the left side of the door, al lado izquierda de la puerta. And right is derecha. So to the right side of the door is al lado derecha de la puerta. Bien? Now, the La papelera might be behind the door. So 2 more words, only 2 more words. Behind is detrás de la puerta. Okay. So ¿dónde está la papelera? Está detrás de la puerta. Now, somebody said detritus sounds a bit like something that comes behind, maybe. So detrás, I don't know if that helps. In front of, the last piece of vocabulario, prometo, te prometo, the last piece. So this is in front of, delante de. And ante is in front or before, isn't it? Like antenatal, so delante de la puerta. ¿Dónde pongo la basura? En la papelera. ¿Y dónde está la papelera? Está delante de la puerta. ¿Bien? Okay. Now, es importante when you learn vocabulario, if you're going to hablar español, you need to think of other contextos, otros contextos, just like I talked about at the beginning of the video with the word donde. So, al lado, lado is your side, okay? So, mi familia está a mi lado, for example. Or you can have lado on a piece of toast, tostada. And does it always land on the buttery lado? If you're not easily offended, have a look at Anti-Gravity Cats by Captain Hot Knives, but only if you're not easily offended. And that talks about which lado de la tostada lands on the ground. And okay, so that's lado, thinking about otros contextos, and you can say al otro lado if we're presenting different sides of un argumento o una discusión. Al otro lado. Izquierda, derecha can be used for la política. Maybe you are una persona who thinks about la derecha, or thinks la derecha es la forma correcta de la política, o la izquierda, o el centro, posiblemente. Then we have delante y detrás. We're thinking about otros contextos de esas palabras, so you can use them en tu conversación. So you could say somebody's delante de mí en la cola, in the queue. Perdón, I'm delante de ti, I'm in front of you. Tú estás detrás de mí, you're behind me, por ejemplo. Es importante. Think about los contextos. Usa las palabras and get more out of them. ¿Sí? Bien, memoriza el diálogo donde pongo la basura en la papelera. Y donde está la papelera está al lado izquierda de la puerta. Bien? If you like the video, por favor, hit like, share it con tus amigos, and visit my site, because maybe we can get you enrolled on a course and get your Espanol really, really good. It's the way to do it. Visit my site, spanglishfantastico.com, and we'll get you started. Hasta pronto. Adios.